Gonna look at these before I try to ride you by them. Wait, back. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look. No. Look, back. Look. Yep. Okay. You okay to walk by him? You okay to walk by him? Yeah? What are you squirting about? What are you squirting about, huh? Hey, back. What are you squirting about? You're okay. You're okay. Shh, you're okay. Look at me. Look. Hi. You're okay. You're okay. All right. We're gonna just go ahead and call that too spooky for game today. Huh? So here, we're gonna do this instead. Come here. Wait. Oh. Back. Wait. Back. Yep, back. You're okay. You're okay. Look. There you go. Yep. Good. Okay, come here. Hey. Good. Okay. So she's a little too jumpy tonight to try to do any rides on her. You know, I try to make it always the best experience I can, and if she's spooky and me jumping on her is another thing she has to try to process in the moment that she's having a hard time with something. She's too early into her education on a saddle horse for me to take the risk of making it a bad experience. So instead of making that a bad experience for her, I just gave her something else to do. So this is going to be his first time seeing barrels. Let's see what he thinks of those. Let's watch his ears. See what his ears do. See how the right ear is staying on that other barrel? They both go out to each side when he's asked to go through. See what his ears say on his way through again. Watch, both his ears will go flat out to the sides as he goes through. Good. Yeah. Wait. Yes, good. Watch his ears. Wait. Nope. Yep. Good. Can we high kneeled him? Good job. So one of the things you'll notice is I use the word yep or yes and nope or no. And I use them as kind of like hot or colder, right? So when they flip the page and they're peeking to see if they should change pages, I say yep. Right? And then I say good if they change the page. If they look and it's the wrong answer, I say nope. And hopefully they drop it back down and look for another answer. So they learn very quickly that yeps equal good, nopes equal continued questions, right? Continue ask. I ask for something, I continue to ask. Every time that they pick the page up and it's the wrong page. They get a lot of nopes and a lot of activity still. I stay active. As soon as I say yep, they know to change pages. They're on the right track. They found the right answer. Now go with it, right? And that's the point, is the yep is yes, you thought the right thing. Now go with it, right? And then when they go with it, they get the good. And usually my good is a soothing good. And that way they know, like, and usually a good eventually has a touch on the forehead. And the touch on the forehead is, I know if you've watched any of my videos, I've explained what the touch on the forehead is, but if you watch all the horses, they actually seek that out as like, did I do good? Right? It's like a gold star on the refrigerator, right? It's a moment of approval, a moment of appreciation. It's a moment of calm. It's a moment of connection that says, I'm proud of you. And they learn that they really need that. They need that just like any being, human, child, you know, dog. They need that recognition. They need that approval. They need that encouragement to have learned that they did something right, right? More than a cookie and a scratch and all that good stuff. Like, truthfully, that's enough to calm my horses down. That's enough to tell my horses I'm proud of them. That's enough to tell my horses, stop and take a breath. You know, you've gotten yourself all worked up. Let's pause for a second. I'm not appreciating their getting all worked up. It's a, let's drain our energy and let's try again. Okay. Logan, I'm going to actually take his up a notch and have him do it while I stand on the mounting block. And hopefully he'll do it well. Otherwise, we'll get off and, you know, do it from the ground. So before I get started, I'm going to point out that my horses all see the mounting block, and they've been taught they come to the mounting block. So I'm going to have to explain to him that in this particular moment, I'm not asking you to come to the mounting block. I'm just standing here basically to control my feet. Keep my feet still so I don't walk you around this whole thing. So I'm going to bring him around. So it's my job to tell him that's not what we're doing, right? As politely as I can. Nope, 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 nope. Stop, 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 stop. Stop. Go. Good, good, good. No, no, no. Yep. Good. Yep, yep. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah, 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 ah. No, no. Yep, yep, yep. Ooh, oh, no, nope. Good. Yep. Good. Good. Back. Back. Yes, back. Back. Wait, 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 wait. No, no, no. No. Good. Back. 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 Yes, back. 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 Keep paying attention to me. Back. Back. No. Back. Good. 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 Now, tell his nose to go. Tell him to go forward. Logan, listen. Yes. So I'm going to just help him on the ground. Point his nose where I want his nose to go. Tell him to follow his nose. Draw him to me. Tell his nose where I want his nose to go. Tell him to follow his nose. Draw him to me. Tell his nose where I want his nose to go. Kiss for him to follow his nose. And now, as a reward, I'm going to say, okay, come step next to me. Good. Good. Yeah. Good job. So now this is a horse that'll tell you, I need you to tell me I did a good job. I'm not rubbing, I'm just pressing. Good, good. And notice the lick and chew came as a result. So Logan's an extremely like overreactive horse. He's a very sensitive horse. Tyson's also a very sensitive horse. So those are the two that no matter how much gentle energy you throw at them, they have a response to it. So he always looks like he's like I'm throwing more energy at him than I am. He's just that sensitive. And it's hard when he's so sure, like when he's at the mounting block there, he was so sure he was right that coming to the mounting block at full speed, he thought for sure he was doing it right. So he didn't understand like why I was telling him, no, this isn't what we're trying to do right now. Go away from me. And it's a fine line between redirecting or making them feel corrected. Because I don't want them to feel corrected. I want them to feel redirected, because there's other times that I am going to say, yes, I want you to come to the mounting block. If I make him feel corrected for coming to the mounting block, the time that I do want him to come to the mounting block, he's going to second guess his confidence about whether or not that's the right thing to do. So we don't want to ruin their confidence about what they think they know or what they do know. But in the case like this, I was trying to get him to do something different using a tool that he's familiar with and thought he knew how to, work with me with that. So it's sometimes it's tricky, especially with a sensitive horse. Now Teddy, on the other hand, he's very heavy on the forehand. He's always leaning forward. He's always kind of crashing into things. So he's going to be another example. He's next. He's going to be another example of a horse that's going to think it's definitely mounting block work, and he's going to come flying over and knock me off the mounting block probably before I can convince him I have a different plan. So watch the difference between, he's sensitive too, but he's sensitive in a what did I do wrong way, and Teddy's sensitive in a way like, oh, I should move my feet faster, right? Oh, okay, I didn't do it right, then I'm just going to get going faster. And he just kind of, he flails around. So let's see if we can't explain this to him. If I have to, again, like with Logan, if I have to, I'll get down and I'll do it in hand. I'm never, ever afraid to break things down. I'm never, ever afraid to come in with a plan and go, okay, my plan is I'm going to stand here and I'm going to do this and this. And that's what I'm hell-bent on doing that. I'm never afraid to say, you know what? The mounting block isn't working tonight. It's not that he's never done it that way, but tonight maybe it's not, because for some reason she came in spooky. Maybe something happened. Maybe the fox is out in the field or something, that kind of thing. So I take into consideration what their energy is before I hold them too responsible for doing something like this. Like I said, these things are activities I do when I bring them in. They're not like set out to be a lesson. So if I have to break it down to make it something that makes better sense to them so that they can feel proud of themselves for their effort and for their participation, then that's what I want to do. I don't want to be like, no, I set out to do it on the mounting block and darn it, I'm going to get this done. No, I'm not here to do a lesson tonight. So I want to make sure that I leave them, in a good frame of mind before I put them away. So like if you saw Logan, I put my hand on his head went down to the ground, he started licking and chewing. That left him in the right frame of mind to go in and have a nice, casual, chew slowly kind of meal. Where if I left him frazzled and then I threw him in his stall, he might have grabbed a mouthful of food and swallowed it without chewing it, and then now I'd have the vet coming out for a case of choke. So I always want to make sure I put them away thinking positively about something that we did. So this is my turn signal. That should make him turn that way. Okay, let him look at him. I'm going to turn him back. It's okay. I was kind of hoping while he was in mid. Wait. Back. No. Teddy, no. Back. Good. Back. No. Back.
Don't get upset, just breathe. It's better to pause and let the dust settle than react to the chaos.
So, like I said, he's a crash and burn horse. Luckily, he's tall enough to do that. So, on the ground, I'm going to tell him, Move your tail. Good. Back. Back. Yes. Back. Back. I'm not telling you to side pass over it. Go out and around. Follow your nose. Good. Draw. Turn his nose. Follow your nose. Good. Turn. Draw back to me. Show his nose where to go. Follow your nose. Good. Good. Draw. Show his nose where to go. Show his nose where to go. Tell him follow his nose. Good. We're gonna do one more to line, land him up beside me. Follow your nose. Good. And ask him to come land up beside me. Stop his front feet. Stop his front feet. Good. All right, buddy. Now let's see. Ho. Ho. He's gung hoing.
The forehead touch can also act like a way to tell them that I'm not mad at them.
Okay.
Teddy usually needs this touch for that reason. He always seems to need to know that I'm not mad at him.
So he doesn't even have any experience, I don't think, of doing this. So I might just start him off on the ground. Let him look at the barrels like I did all the others. Okay. Turn his tail. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Turn your tail. Ho, ho, back. Back. Yep, back. 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 Shh. I forgot I was changing their back up. Tell his nose where to go. Draw him. Tell his nose where to go. Tell his nose where to go. Tell his feet to follow his nose. Draw. Tell his nose where to go. Tell his feet to follow his nose. Good. Draw. Tell his nose where to go. Nope, 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 nope. Interrupt. The wrong answer. Yep. Good. Tell his nose where to go. Tell him to follow his nose. Ask him to come land up beside me. Before his brother gets too upset, land beside me. Land beside me. Good job. Did I get a good spot? Yeah? Okay. Let's go before your brother gets too upset. Now I'm new to changing my backup cue. So I actually forgot to use it. They know the word back, they know the wiggle, but I forgot to use the sh. And the funny thing is that he backed up better when I started shushing. So let me see if I can just. Nope, nope. Good, good. Nope, good. Wait, nope, 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 good. Nope, yep, good. Back, 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 back. Yep, shh. Shh. Point your nose. Point your nose. Nope, 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 nope. Yep. Shh. Good. Yep. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Redirect.
One thing I want you to note is how I stay consistent in my ask
Yep.
when he guesses the wrong answer,
Good.
and how I quietly
Good.
allow him to do the right thing
Draw.
in a state of
Draw.
obvious calm.
Redirect.
The distinctive difference is what will
Nope.
help him gain confidence in his steps.
Nope, nope, nope. Yep. Good. Good. Okay. Okay. Yep. Good. Good. Draw. Redirect your nose. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. Forward. Now follow your nose. Good. Good. Draw. Redirect. Nope, 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 nope. Yep. Redirect. Yep. Good. Good. Okay. Wait. Wait, 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 wait. I'm gonna have you do something really fun. Ready? So over, over, over. Just your hind end. Just your hind end. Just your hind end. Okay. Good. Back. back, back, back. Good, good. And over again. That's a good guy. Good job. Okay. Wait. Look at me. Wait, 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 wait. I know it's awfully close. Hold on, hold on. Okay, it's my fault. It's my fault. It's awfully close. Wait, 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 wait. You're a little bit bigger. Okay. Good. Nope, nope, nope. Yep. Back. Good. Back. Shh. Follow. Nope. 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 Follow. No. 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 Yes. Yep. Good. So see when I said yep, his nose stayed pointed in the direction. Go. Good. 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 Hope. 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 Back. 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 Over. Good. Okay. Okay, so I try to do a paddock change with my horses, and Ritz was a little rough on these two. So she's been a little sore in the hind right since. So I'm going to go ahead and just put her away, but I've got Tyson ready to do something. Did you knock that down? You did. Okay. So watch his ears. Watch what his ears do. He's going to point one at it. He's probably going to let it follow it. Good. His shoulder and his rib cage is going to go right away. See if we can get him to pass. Watch his ears. His ears go out to the sides between them. Go ahead and see if we can't. Now he's acting like he doesn't see it anymore. There's all kinds of things to look at, huh? Yeah, Tyson's my super sensitive boy. Good. Good. But I'm actually going to ask him, even though he's acting afraid, I'm going to ask him to be brave because I asked him to. So I'm just going to keep asking him to do this first, let him kind of acclimate, because I'm going to ask him to do something much braver in a second. So now I'm going to ask him to hind yield his way in between them. Nope. Up. Good. Back. 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 I'm going to ask him to go sideways over that barrel. Yep. 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 So this thing he was just afraid of, I'm telling him, back, back, back. Wait. Yep. Wait. Nope. Nope. Yep. 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 Good. Good. Yes. Good. Wait. Wait. Nope. Nope. Yep. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. You did good. You did good. You tried real hard. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if I can get him to put his tail between them again. This time I'm going to ask him to go over the other one in the other direction. Yep, yep, yep. You're right. Yep. Good, 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 good. Back. Good boy. Good, good. You're okay. You're okay. Yeah, you're okay. Out and around all of it. Scary things over there. Good. Invite him in the middle here and to come set up at the mounting block. Good job. Good job. Yes. You're okay. Good job. Okay. And then if you can hear, he's licking and chewing.